milk is sold out. Crazy. Girl, you know we got a virus going on, don't you? You know who's gonna be first to go? What are you talking about, woman? Hyde and Seek! Good morning, Seekers. We're glad you found us today. It's Friday the 13th. Yeah, we weren't filming yesterday when all the crap went down. And we can't talk about what crap we're talking about, but I'm sure you guys all know because apparently YouTube is demonetizing any video that even says the word C19, whatever it is. So, anyway, we weren't recording yesterday when our church closed, basically worldwide. But here we are in the car, and she's still going to school with a cough. I just heard you cough. She didn't cough.
No.
She's not going to school with a cough. Okay, everyone in my entire family has had this stupid cough. It is not C19. It is just a cough. But you know the looks people give you when you're going out in public coughing right now. You don't want to be doing that. But, so I guess what happened is her college shut down classes starting Monday. But then most of the teachers decided not to teach today except for one stalwart ballet instructor who intends to still have class today. So we are taking her, it's about 10 o'clock in the morning, almost 10 o'clock in the morning, taking her to the train so that she can go down to her one ballet class and then come back. I am on a mission to find anything. You know, when all of this crap went down, we were in Idaho on a competition, which you guys well know. And we had gone grocery shopping the day before we left, thankfully. I am so glad I was smart and did that and got at least our week that we needed this last week of groceries. But we need to go shopping again. I have my budget and I can't spend my budget because apparently, according to Facebook, all the stores are sold out of everything. I'm kind of up a creek. We do luckily have a little extra. We luckily were able to find a big box of chicken like we normally buy, but this is our week for buying ground beef, and we went to the store that normally we buy. I know you guys have seen it on our channel where we go and we buy $90 worth of hamburger every 4 to 6 weeks whenever they have their sale. And of course their sale was this weekend, and Dave went last night, and it was completely sold out. Or they told him that they might have some more made because they make it in store by noon today. But I'm gonna feel like a crazy person buying up 5 packages of hamburger if they have it, even though that's like our normal amount that we buy. Luckily, we do have plenty of eggs. As you guys saw, we are now incubating some of our eggs. It is day 2 on the incubator, and so far everything is going great with that, looks like. We are definitely lacking in the TP department, and I highly doubt we're gonna find any, so we are getting prepared to use washcloths and just have a bucket like we did back in the day with cloth diapers. It's not like it's that hard. And we are also concerned about feminine hygiene. Virginia is bound to start her period in the middle of all this because that would be Murphy's Law, right? So I am also on the hunt for any kind of feminine hygiene, and I shall pay whatever I have to pay to get it. That is way more important to me than TP at this point. And I am grateful that there's only 2 of us at the moment who currently need to worry about that. And at the very least, if we have to be quarantined at home, we at least have chickens to watch. That's always fun. We can sit in the backyard on the trampoline and bask in the sunlight for hours and have nothing to do. Oh wait, no, that's not the truth.
That's not the truth.
I wish that was the truth. Both of our dance studios are still holding classes. So we don't get any time off because we homeschool anyway. Even if the school's shut down, we don't get time off. She still has to do school online amidst the chaos of our house and our crappy internet and our crappy computers. A lot is going on. A lot is happening. I'm sure 2 weeks ago, this is happening. Oh, that's the train, isn't it? No, it's not the train. You're the other way. Ooh, but if that one's coming,
the other one is on its way.
The other one's gonna be here any second. If she misses the train, I'm gonna be driving her to school. I mean, the trains are still running. They do say that we should avoid people on them. Don't sit near people and stay far away from people and don't touch people or look people and stay far away from people. Yeah, I'm telling you that right now. That's what I'm telling you. You're going to college right now, but wash your hands, you know. Don't cough on people. If you have to cough in your elbow or people are going to lynch you.
I know my friend was having asthma attacks during ballet class and everyone was like, I'm sorry.
If people look at you when you cough, if people look at you when you cough, say, I have a runny nose. Because apparently you don't have a runny nose when you have this.
I see.
So
I have a runny nose.
I know. Good luck.
Bye.
And of course, she never gets sick. Has to be now when she gets sick. I kind of feel bad their vlogs are so far behind because probably we're all dead by now anyways. Making this for posterity's sake. I keep thinking, I'm not going to be up to date. Nobody's going to want to watch this. But that may or may not be the truth because, you guys are going to be interested 50 years down the road what we did when we had to be faced with this interesting situation, right? So I'm doing it for posterity. We're talking about the things that we're dealing with. Even though our lives are technically our daily lives are going to be extremely boring when we can't go anywhere or do anything. And we're going to have to be extremely creative. So I'm not super worried about actually catching it. I am definitely worried about passing it to other people who are immunocompromised. And I definitely want to support the efforts to slow the rate of progression of the disease, of the virus, whatever it is. I don't even know. Is it a virus? I don't even know. Like, can you develop immunity to it? I don't know. We don't know anything about this. I am concerned about my kids with asthma. We do not have inhalers. I think Xander's is on the fritz. It's low. And Oliver apparently is really suffering. And he's had kind of on and off pneumonia-like symptoms for months. And I haven't even taken him into the doctor because he keeps saying he's fine. And now I'm kind of regretting that because I can't take him in now. I will not overwhelm the system with anyone who isn't on death's door. I noticed that at the competition he was really struggling to breathe. And if we had known that was a thing that we're supposed to not go out, we didn't know like any of that. Like it wasn't even that big into news until, it was kind of like here and there, but we didn't even know what the symptoms were when we went to Idaho. We were in that room with all those people. Did you guys see that video? I'm going to put a clip of that in here just to remind you of how crazy that was. So that was a week ago. Yeah. Now when I think about it, I think, it's probably not the smartest thing we've done in a while. Well, she hasn't messaged me, so I'm guessing the train looks like it's there. So I'm guessing she made it on the train okay. So we're good to go shopping. Let's see. I've got my budget here, and I have had to redo my budget multiple times. We had a budget for our trip. So our trip hotel was already paid for. All of our competition fees were mostly paid for, but we did end up having to sign up for some extra things for Finneas when we got up there. So we spent $42 that we weren't expecting on competition fees. And I'm going to show you how crazy it was because all of the bills changed for some reason. Things got ran through that were different, and I ended up not snowballing to save money for the trip. I ended up not snowballing our debt. So here is the budget. I'm gonna flip this around and kind of show you. And there goes the train, so I guess she's okay. I'm still sitting here in a parking lot. So I'm just gonna show you this, guys. I'm gonna turn off the car so that it's not super loud. So as you can see, the electric bill went down quite a bit, and I think what happened is that our equal pay ran out. So I actually need to have Dave call and get that set back up because that was nice to have that extra money right now this month, but in the future months it's not going to be nice as we go into the summer and we start spending a ton on electric. So our water, we've now gotten it paid to the point where this is our self-imposed equal pay. So we didn't owe near this much, but we paid extra just to make sure. And the sewer went up $2.75. So I had to readjust everything and ended up being lower than what we had originally budgeted. This stayed the same. This was $2 cheaper. This went down. Netflix went down $1 or something, and I don't know why. So weird. And this went up 1 penny. So that changed. These stayed the same. Soundstripe, business services. The credit card, like I said, see, I changed it. I had originally even budgeted only $138, but then last second I decided to do $115, and I don't know why. I guess I just thought things might come up, and they did. I ended up having to buy $28 worth of books, so that came from that. I ended up buying $28 worth of books that I needed for school, so we didn't end up paying our bill to Commonwealth School just to be safe because we can pay that in a little while. Our tithing was the same. Food has been the same. This was our budget for food, $3.50, $3.30, and then our caffeine budget, which is our soda budget. We actually spent way less on soda, so we ended up having a little extra money that way, which is great. So I redid the whole budget. So this right here is not what we ended up using. Our trip budget was originally for something, and we ended up spending $360. So we did use this $25 cash as well. So you can see I redid all the numbers, blah, 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 blah. I ended up spending $9 on weird chicken things. Let's talk about that in another video. And we ended up with $49.41 for this week that we have. So I'm going to show you that. Is my envelope for this week. I basically took the $4.15. So I took the 10. So we had $10 left over from groceries last week, and I rolled that into this week's. Okay, so then this is the new one, $4.15. That includes $75 for caffeine, but we actually have bought most of the caffeine. We got it on sale, and we got it on bulk. So I probably won't be buying much caffeine, so this is giving us extra for groceries should we need it, which we probably will. I have a hold on my account, which is why I wrote it really lightly, for $350 to Walmart in hopes that I can get a pickup delivery. But I'm imagining with the pictures of Walmart that my pickup is going to be way less than this, and probably a lot of it's going to be out of stock. But I thought, what the heck, I may as well try. So I have $27 I can work with right now in my budget that I can shop with, but I probably going to spend more than that if they have stuff. I have $75 in the other, which is basically what was left over from redoing the budget and reevaluating. So $75 I have left over. But guys, this is what's really, really cool. We actually have $1,100 budgeted for lagoon passes that is sitting in our account. Right now, we are not spending that on lagoon passes for multiple reasons. Number one, will lagoon even be open? No one knows at this point. Number two, will the dance competition at lagoon get canceled, thus negating us really needing passes? Because will we want to go out this summer? We might want to spend the whole summer at home. We have a giant new pool that we got for Christmas. We can spend the whole summer in the pool. Do we really need to go to lagoon? Starting to rethink that. And I'm really glad that I waited and didn't buy those tickets right away, because we don't need them right away. We were saving that money. We're trying to get used to having money in our account and that we don't spend. It's brilliant, because I just checked and it's still there, right? Mind blown. This never happens to us. We always spend our money. Always. If there's money in the account, I just look at the balance. I was like, oh yeah, I'm going shopping. I would have spent it multiple times by now. But because we budgeted it and in my mind it's gone, it's still there. So we actually have some money that we could buy extra groceries if we could find any. If we can find any. That is the kicker right there, right? If we can find any. But anyway, as of now, so Eloise was planning to go, I know we probably mentioned that Eloise was going to go to 2 more competitions the next couple of weeks with her duet partner. Those 2 competitions have been canceled. Richfield and St. George, Utah have been canceled. So she will not be going to those dance competitions with her duet partner. I don't think they would have gone either way, because her duet partner has asthma and her mom has health issues and her parents live with them. So I don't think they would have gone either way, to be honest. I think that this is just good. So the Utah State competition that we run is technically on hold at this time. It's supposed to take place April 10th and 11th. That's going to be really bad for our studio if it gets canceled, because we actually use that money for studio upkeep and to pay rent in the summer. So if it doesn't happen, that's really stressful for us personally. Not to mention stressful for everybody, who's already paid or whatever. Nationals is supposed to take place May 8th, I think it is, May 7th and 8th in Lagoon, which is why we buy passes, because it's just really silly to just go and have to pay the spectator price to go watch your kid dance. So that's why we usually buy passes. But that's $1,100. Do we really need to spend? I don't know. Will we even go in the summer? I don't know. Everything's up in the air. Utah, we're on the ball. We are trying to prevent a lot of contagion. I honestly don't even want to go to the store. But if I don't go to the store, we're going to be up a creek with regards to feminine hygiene, ground beef, things that we really need. So at this point, I'm not calling it ground zero and freaking out. I'm just going to be as careful as I can, stay out of proximity of people as much as I can, and see what I can buy. But that's our budget update. thank the Lord we were budgeting. We have extra money. I don't know if extra money is going to help us in this situation, but at least we can use it if we need it. And it can sit there and be our emergency fund if we don't. So there's all that. Last one. Milk is sold out. Crazy. Beans, mac and cheese. Not sure what was here. Chili, canned meats, gone. Spaghetti sauce. Not even any gluten-free. Cereal. Alright, well, I found a lot more groceries than I had planned on. I got about $250 worth. There was no milk to be had, no almond milk to be had, no eggs. And like, I even stopped a lady and I heard her talking about how there was no eggs. And I was like, I have eggs. Here's my number. And I gave her my number to text me to try and come and get some eggs. Cause normally in a month, I have so many eggs, I don't even know what to do with them all. So if anybody could use them, I will definitely share my eggs. So hopefully she will text me and we'll be able to help her out that way. I even have a dozen sitting there waiting to find somebody that really needs them to give them to, sitting on my table that I've got ready to go. That are the freshest eggs that I've picked up. So yeah, anyway, it wasn't that bad. There were not a lot amount of people in there. I mean, like more than normal on an average day. But I wouldn't say it was crazy. Nobody fighting over anything. There was definitely no toilet paper. We are down to, I think, 7 big rolls, which 18 usually lasts us 2 weeks. So we've got about a week left of toilet paper. And after that, I don't know what we're going to do. We'll figure it out. Next stop is our local grocery, Peterson's Market, because I'm going to try and get that burger when they put it out right at noon. It's been a half an hour till noon, and I'm really hoping I can get there right at the right moment to grab 5 packs of ground beef and not look like a crazy person. Hey, I have to say though, it was nice fitting in. Like, I normally have, my cart is so piled up at Walmart, you can't fit one more thing on my cart, and everyone looks at me like I'm a crazy person. Today, I was just one of the crowd. I had a smaller amount of things in my cart than half the people there. Weird. Yeah, baby. All right, well, sadly, I wasn't able to get the ground beef. They didn't get the shipment of beef to actually grind, so I was kind of out. I bought some pork chops because they were a good price. I got some dog food. I got some cereal that was on sale. What else did I get? Bath bombs. Some almond milk I was able to find, but no regular milk. Gluten-free corn dogs for lunches. So I was able to take some of the things off my pickup list for Walmart tomorrow and bring that to a $270 hold. So I'm sort of borrowing from next month's budget for food, but not really, because I have the Lagoon budget to borrow from, and basically I'll just be paying the Lagoon budget back. I don't know if that's a thing, but it's what we're doing. Also, Dave is going to try stopping here on the way home and see if he can get that $100 of ground beef. So that'll be another $100 if he's able to. But I'm starting to think we're going to have to live on chicken for a while, which we only have 1 box of. So goes fast with a family of 11. And I totally just remembered that I forgot that I was supposed to be looking for menstrual pads, and I didn't look at either store. I literally walked down the aisle at the other store too. There must not have been any. Do I run back in here? Do I try another store? I run back in and they had menstrual pads, yay. Got 2 boxes only. I didn't want to be too selfish. One for Rani and 2 for me. And then, so I got 3. And then I found some ibuprofen, liquid gels. So I got some of those because we are running low because my kids basically live on those. Oliver's knees are so bad. What else did I get? I got some sugar-free cough drops just in case. And some more soap. I found a little bit of soap up in the medicine area, so that was good. But then I basically spent another $75. Well, I mean, at least we have it, and I feel better. It helps me feel better. Now, you know what I need? My bath. I haven't had a shower yet today, and I don't deal with life very well if I don't get my Friday bath time. So I'm hoping that Oliver will help me out by running Rani around, picking her up from the train, taking her to her dentist appointment that she has today, and I will get a nice soak. I hope. If not, well, I'll get a quick shower. Maybe I'll get a soak tomorrow. That might be the better option anyway. Maybe I'll just do it that way. Quick shower and a soak tomorrow. Yeah, that can happen. After all, everything's changing and I got nothing to do tomorrow. I was planning to go to this chicken show downtown or up in Kaysville. But since all of the big events are closed, I'm assuming the chicken show will also be closed, and it would be remiss of me to go to something like that even if it weren't. So I got nothing to do tomorrow anyway. Sounds like that's a plan. It's really raining now and cold, but I gotta get these girls fed. Man, I still look like death. You can see no shower for me. Did not happen. I gotta get these girls fed, and then I get Rani to her teaching job at the dance studio, and that's pretty much it for me today, I think. I'm wiped out and stressed out, and yeah, I think I just need to chill. Oh dear. Well, I'll give you a few more minutes, girlie. Got a few in there. A couple in here. I don't have time to wait, and I don't know if she's the bitey one. I've got one nipper. Guess we're gonna find. Ah! She's the nipper. Dang it. Why does it always have to be the nipper? Sorry, girl. You can come right back in a sec. You'll be just fine. How many you got under there? Yeah, see, that's what I thought. You're not broody, are you? You're just laying? Or are you broody? You're too young to be broody. Dang it, don't peck me. Maybe she won't notice me taking that. Ow! Little pecker? Little pecker? Ah! Dang it. I have never had a pecky chicken. Like, you've seen me take eggs out from under one a million times. But this is one of the baby chickens, and I knew I had one pecker. Maybe more than one. She got me. My finger there. It's not too bad, but I gotta get her out of there. Chewy! I got her. I kind of just used the stick to hold her against the wall so I can reach in and grab them. There's like 4 or 5 eggs under that bird. All right, we got the eggs. Now I gotta go take Rani. Rain is starting to come down. She's like following my legs now. Look. I think she's real mad at me. Took those eggs. Sorry, bird. Are you all right? Now you're not gonna peck me, are you? Are you peck me, huh? You mad at me? Girl, you know we got a virus going on, don't you? You know who's gonna be first to go? The peckers. The peckers, yeah. That'd be you. That'd be you, my dear. She's like, huh? What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What are you talking about, woman? Bye-bye. Well, I just dropped Rani off at her teaching job. And we just got word, this just in, it is official, Utah schools will be closing starting Monday for 2 weeks. Crazy. As a homeschool mom, it doesn't really affect me at all. Like, we're just going on business as usual. The only difference is that I think one of our dance studios will cancel now because K-12 shutting down was their threshold for keeping the studio open. And so I think they will close down, leaving only one studio left. And I think she's a holdout. Virginia chose not to come tonight to dance class. Rani had to come because she's the teacher. But Virginia decided not to come. Eloise and Ruby decided not to go to gymnastics today as well. And that turned out to be a good thing because their teacher emailed me and asked me if we were coming. And when I said no, she says, okay, good, because you guys were the only ones.
because everyone else had already messaged her and said that they weren't coming. We're not the only ones taking social distancing seriously, so I really don't mind. We're so busy all the time that by this time of year, all we want is a freaking break. So I'll take the break for what it is. I feel pretty happy with what I was able to find at the store, and I'm hopeful that I will be able to get a lot more stuff from Walmart tomorrow with my pickup order. And if not, I think we're okay. Our Commonwealth School was having a meeting tonight, and they just changed it to online. So we are having an online parent meeting tonight in about an hour and a half. So that ought to be interesting, I think. It'll be fun. This is like new, and this is like the first time that something majorly historical has happened where we know like this is going to be something people will be interested in and want to watch later. So if you guys are watching this 50 years in the future, just for curiosity's sake, I hope you enjoy this. I hope you enjoy that we took the time to document everything that's going on with the virus that must not be named. And I hope you guys get a kick out of this, because it's really weird for us. When I was in the grocery store, I've never spoken to people in the grocery store before. Like, just stopped and talked in the aisles. There were people chatting all over the grocery store, and I chatted with several people. And I think it's just because literally we all have something in common that we're all worried about and we can all chat about. And we know everyone is thinking about it. And so we can mention it to each other and bring up conversations and like talk to people, of course, 6 feet apart. But that's not something that we would ever do in Walmart. Normally, like, we don't speak to a soul in Walmart. Maybe the cashier, if she's in a good mood, right? Not today, Shanna. All right. Well, anyway, I'm sitting out here in the car for an hour waiting for Rani to finish up her class. The boys are still going to ballet tonight. I don't think they're going to film anything for you, but they're still planning to go to class as far as I know. And that's pretty much it for me today, I think. That's pretty much it. I'm going to go home and try that online meeting and see how it goes and decide what the heck we're going to do. Weird. Well, that'll teach me to browse Facebook Marketplace while I'm in quarantine from the virus that shall not be named. I just bought myself a really cool old leather couch. Well, I didn't buy it yet, but I'm working on going to get it tonight. This couch just came up and it's pretty cool, and it's like only $75. So it's pretty old, which is what I prefer because my kids are just going to wreck it anyway, but it's really neat. So I'm hoping that Dave and I can go up and look at it. So I might just take you with me after all. We'll see. Hey, look who I've got with me. Anyway, I have the wrong car. I was supposed to wait for Oliver to get to the dance studio and switch cars with him. That was my original plan before the whole couch thing. But somehow that slipped my mind, and when Rani came out, I just drove home on autopilot. And Dave's like, where's the van? How are we getting a couch? So now we're driving back to the dance studio to get the van. And then we have to be creative because we don't have the trailer. And all of our dance costumes are still in the back of the car, in the back of the van. Wish us luck, guys. I hope this couch is worth it, but it is. It's really pretty. It's got some scratches, but it's like a designer leather couch. It's probably nicer than any couch I've ever owned, and it's only $75. And she's holding it for me, so fingers crossed that I get my new couch because I've been really needing one. Our couches are, if you've noticed, hashed. Completely hashed. You guys see that? That's our hospital. Those are triage tents. They're setting up for the big day when
testing.
Yeah, for testing outside, because what our instructions are is we're supposed to go on the online app and like get approved for testing, and then they test you outside. So that would be the testing facility right there. I hope I never have to see that place.
Individual groups will need to figure out how that works.
It's crazy. This is it. This should be that one. This house here. Oh my. This is quite quite the location here.
They may be still planning on having purchases.
We got the couch. It's amazing. I cannot even believe it was only 75 bucks. Like, I keep checking. I keep going back on Facebook Marketplace and like looking to make sure I didn't get the price wrong. She didn't count the money and I kept thinking, did I not pay enough? Like, it's that nice of a couch. Now, okay, it is old and it's definitely got some wear and tear on it. There's scratches in it from her dogs and stuff, but it is like amazing. I will be showing you guys tomorrow, but suffice it to say, I just got a freaking awesome deal. And they lived in the neighborhood. I showed you a little bit about the neighborhood. The guy that lives around the corner used to be the governor. And the way he looked at us as we were driving out of the neighborhood with our black van that's all rusted out and everything, I smiled and waved at him and he just looked at me like, he knew we didn't belong there. It was a crazy experience. It was so high up. It made my stomach squeeze. I couldn't film a lot of it, though, because I was also on a meeting for Commonwealth because we had our parent meeting tonight, and we had moved it to, like, a virtual meeting because of the virus that shall not be named. And so, yeah, anyway, so I was on the meeting, and I couldn't film a lot of it. But, oh, my gosh, suffice it to say, we got an awesome deal on Facebook Marketplace. So I guess that's it for today. It was all me. Sorry, guys. Telling you about what's going on, but I hope that you enjoyed it anyway. And if you're watching this 50 years in the future, I'm sure you really enjoyed it. Don't forget to give the video a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new here. And we'll see you all again soon. Oh, and don't forget to seek your truth.
Hide and seek!